I don't like to play with me.
They make on the fucking
You
show.
don't want shit to say to me. I'm running from ice. Young nigga be the truth. You know I be the truth. Yeah, they know the source spiraling and lie. Since I'm young and we was thugging, no debate about it. Say what you feel what you say, you know me fake about it. Every move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. Living in that gym with my man, we done made it out of there. 10 toes, how I stand and what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play about it. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your eyes and cross your T's, nigga. Watch your surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you in, next day you gonna side with big niggas. Yeah, in my city it ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans need my help. Never turn my back on who'll be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you care for me. They know not to play with me. Ain't talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. Run the city, nigga. It ain't that pretty, nigga. 100 point, baby, get my side shitty, nigga. Yeah. We was taught to get them 100 times 50, nigga. Tell them get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out here bustin' moves, doing shit they wouldn't dare me doing. I ain't settling, I'm trying to get the best out of life. This pain I gotta never end, I let my stress out at night. Step in the booth and get the blessing of mine. Some women do love you, they just possess the life. That's why I put my trust in their bitch. But they ladies what's on you, and fuck with it. Living no regrets, learn from your lessons. Trying to be my best and keep my earning blessings. Pray to the Lord you watching over me, and I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They don't know how to play with me. Talking money, I got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They don't know how to play with me. Talking money, I got shit to say to me.
22 men ready to do battle. It's 10 to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
A young boy get it straight. Let's do it. Let's do it like do it. Huh? Okay, out there with the trophy.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Being chased out left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here comes third and about a foot.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try to run this one in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now third and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Oh, come here.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Where's the mic? Watch one.
They'll look to throw here.
trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. There he goes left side. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as...
Hey! What are you doing? All right, press circle. What are you doing? Fucking A. Maybe it's in there. I don't know. Just nigga, plug it up to yours first. Plug it up to your system first. You gotta turn it on, nigga.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get it.
Oh, my God. And then plus
to the guy running with it. That was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
This 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh!
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Browns are going to have a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And now look at him go. Now he's loose at the 40. And down right around the 37. Wow. For him in his 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Damn, are you the slowest nigga in the world or what? One of them? Only one of them or what? What is wrong with you, nigga?
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Damn. Fucking airhead.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Play action. Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Operating off play action. Flacco going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll throw now on the final play. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Oh, come on.
There he goes right side. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Kill, kill, kill. kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here it comes. Shit, shit, shit. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, hey,
Now a handoff looking right. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
watch the screen.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Run to the mic. Watch one.
Back to throw here. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Check, check.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time for Cleveland. 64 yards. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
We on that.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Check 50, check 50. Watch twins, watch twins.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh,
that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 208 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. There they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And shutting him off, now open field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they try the right side here. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now 2nd and 9.
Go check, go check. Watch the twist. Back.
Let's go, get here, nigga. That nigga tried to go crazy at the end of the game. Oh my mama, that nigga tried to go crazy just He tried to go ham on me. Wow, let's go. Let's go, goals. Oh, come on, man. You always do that shit, my nigga. So I'm gonna upgrade. Well, get the fuck out of here. Alright, thank you for fucking with me, you heard me?